Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the eerie world of legends and ghost stories that have haunted history for centuries. Buckle up because we're talking about the kind of stories that make you double-check your locks at night and sleep with one eye open. From ominous spirits with a bone-chilling shriek to terrifying sea monsters lurking in the depths, these tales are sure to send shivers down your spine. Okay, so picture this. You're in the Irish countryside, right? It's foggy, probably raining sideways because, well, Ireland. You hear this sound in the distance, a high-pitched wail, almost mournful, like someone grieving but 1,000 times creepier. Congratulations, you might have just heard a banshee. Now, before you think it's just the wind playing tricks, the banshee isn't your friendly neighborhood ghost. It's this ethereal being, often depicted as a woman, and she's got one job: to announce death. Legend has it that if a banshee screams near your house, someone in your family is about to kick the bucket. Talk about bad news delivered in the worst way possible. Some say the banshee is actually a protector, a fairy woman bound to a certain family, and her cry is a warning, a chance to say your goodbyes. Others say she's straight up a harbinger of doom, reveling in the sorrow she brings. Either way, one thing's for sure: you don't want to be around to find out what kind of banshee you're dealing with. The banshee has been a staple of Irish folklore for centuries, passed down through generations. And let me tell you, these stories stick around for a reason. They tap into something primal, that fear of the unknown, the inevitable. Let's be real, we've all been there. Sleepover with your friends, lights out, someone whispers, "Hey, want to try summoning Bloody Mary?" Next thing you know, you're staring into a mirror in a dark bathroom, chanting Bloody Mary 3 times, your heart about to beat out of your chest. This is the legend of Bloody Mary, a spirit, a witch, or maybe just a figment of our collective imagination, who appears in the mirror when summoned. But here's the catch: she doesn't exactly come bearing gifts. Some say she'll scratch your eyes out, others say she'll drag you into the mirror to live out your days in a ghostly purgatory. The origins of Bloody Mary are murky at best. Some whisper she's the ghost of Mary, Queen of Scots, unjustly beheaded and pretty pissed off about it. Others claim she's a vengeful spirit, driven mad by a tragic loss or a cruel twist of fate. Whatever her backstory, Bloody Mary remains one of the most popular and enduring ghost stories, a rite of passage for anyone brave enough or stupid enough to test the supernatural. Is it just a silly game, or is there something truly sinister lurking in the reflection? Alright, forget ghosts for a second, let's talk about sea monsters. I'm talking about the Kraken, a colossal beast from Norse mythology. A creature so massive it could make 1,000 sailors soil their breeches with a single glance. Imagine this: you're sailing the North Atlantic, minding your own business, when suddenly the water starts churning. A tentacle the size of a ship's mast erupts from the depths, followed by another and another, until this monstrous squid-like creature emerges, its eyes gleaming with ancient malice. That's the Kraken, my friends, and it's not here for a friendly chat. This thing is the stuff of nightmares, capable of dragging entire ships down to the watery abyss, crushing them like tin cans. Sailors would tell tales of the Kraken, their voices hushed with fear and awe, describing its gargantuan size, its razor-sharp beak, and its insatiable hunger. Some believe the Kraken was inspired by real-life encounters with giant squid, which can grow to terrifying proportions. Others think it was a way to explain the mysterious dangers lurking beneath the waves, a reminder that even in the vastness of the ocean, humans were far from the top of the food chain. From the depths of the ocean we traveled to the fog-choked streets of Victorian London, where terror wore a top hat and a sinister grin. This isn't a ghost story, but a real-life horror that continues to fascinate and frighten us to this day: the case of Jack the Ripper. In 1888, London's East End was gripped by fear as a string of gruesome murders shocked the city. The victims, all women, were found brutally slain, their bodies mutilated in ways that made even the most hardened police officers blanch. The killer, who taunted police with letters signed Jack the Ripper, was never caught, his identity remaining one of history's most enduring mysteries. Was he a doctor, a butcher, or some other figure lurking in the shadows of Victorian society? The lack of answers only fueled the public's imagination, turning Jack the Ripper into a boogeyman, a specter haunting the cobblestone streets, his name whispered in hushed tones. The legend of Jack the Ripper is a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones who walk among us, hidden in plain sight. Our final stop takes us to the sleepy town of Sleepy Hollow, New York. a place where folklore and history collide in a truly haunting way. Here, amongst the rolling hills and whispering trees, rides the legend of the Headless Horseman. This iconic figure, born from the imagination of Washington Irving, is a spectral soldier, forever searching for his missing head. Imagine a crisp autumn night, leaves crunching underfoot, a chill in the air. You're riding home alone, the only sound the clopping of your horse's hooves. Suddenly you hear it, the sound of another horse approaching, fast and heavy. You turn to see a shadowy figure on horseback, cloaked in darkness. But something's not right. Where the rider's head should be, there's nothing but empty space. The Headless Horseman is said to be the ghost of a Hessian soldier, decapitated by a cannonball during the Revolutionary War. He rides through the night, seeking his lost head and terrorizing anyone foolish enough to cross his path. The legend of the Headless Horseman has become synonymous with Halloween, a reminder that even in the most picturesque settings, darkness can lurk around every corner. So, there you have it, 5 chilling tales that have sent shivers down spines for centuries. From wailing spirits to sea monsters, serial killers, and headless horsemen, we've explored the dark side of history and legend. If you enjoyed these creepy tales and want to delve deeper into the unexplained, the mysterious, and the downright terrifying, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on our next spooky adventure. And hey, while you're at it, let us know in the comments which legend or ghost story creeped you out the most. We're dying to hear your thoughts.